An antenna and a few caravans. Now 50 families live here. I first came to Migron in January and met the Gutmans, who built here, they say, with encouragement from the government. After the house was destroyed.
The government of Israel established this community. They brought 50 caravans here and built infrastructure, water and electricity here illegally.
But the Gutmans and 2 other families lost their homes last autumn, part of a 7-year legal battle in which the government sided with the settlers to resist getting rid of Migron. Eventually, the government was forced by the court to begin demolitions. Tammy and her husband tried to stop their own forces destroying their home.
The police pushed me violently with their shields and boots.
"47 houses
As for the land of Migron, we have
who could be killed for selling to Jews. Yet it's an Israeli human rights group, Peace Now, which has waged the long legal battle against the government and the settlers over Migron.
Specifically, this is built on private Palestinian land. It's land grab, it's theft of the land.
Hagit Ofran brought us to Berka, the Arab village below Migron, to meet one of the Palestinians involved in the court case. Abdul Munaim Watim's family have lived here for generations. From his rooftop, he looks straight across at Migron.
This land, which the settlers have built on, is my land. I have to look at this every day, and it's very painful.
Abdul Munaim says his documents, rather than those produced by the settlers in court, prove his family owns the land.
They had fake sales documents, claiming my grandfather, who died in 1960 and is buried here, had sold them his land in America.
Targeted 3 times.
They came in the night in my home and sprayed all the stairway and my door. Death to Hagit Ofran and hi from Migron.
And were you afraid when you had these threats against your life?
I'm afraid to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid, so I'm okay.
Then we hear about a new price tag at a Palestinian olive grove in Berka.
Gosh, wow, they're completely broken off.
We find dozens of young trees smashed and broken.
So, who do you think did this?
The settlers. A shepherd saw 4 of them 2 nights ago. They were young. We fear they'll cause more destruction in the future because they won't be stopped.
The most provocative price tag in Berka was at the mosque 7 months ago. It was in retaliation for Israeli army action against the outposts. Prayer mats were burnt, insults sprayed, war declared on the walls.
If these extremists succeed, if you have, heaven forbid, a mosque or something go up in smoke, this can promote extremists on their side, and you could have a terrible impact. We've got to stamp this phenomena out.
There have been many acts of violence and terror in the West Bank from the Palestinian side as well. Young ultra-Orthodox Jews making an illegal night visit to an Arab village know they're risking their lives. Last year, 2 Palestinian youths from this village broke into a nearby Israeli settlement and murdered 5 members of one family, including a baby.